mountains of Zagros lies the Lake of Karum, and in the middle of the lake there is an isle. In ancient times, a tower was built on the isle, creating a guarded pass between the mountains which separates the ancient realms from the deserts to the north. For centuries, the Tower of the Isle of Karon was a bastion for the knights in the inhospitable and perilous lands of Zagra. Finally, it was lost. The knights abandoned the fortress, and so the path to commerce was closed. Knowledge of it faded from the minds of men. The map, although besmirched by rock, clearly shows the path between the mountains which leads to the lake.
We have finally arrived at the first part of the vision of our ancestor, the Isle of the Dead, Karum. So, in the Tomb of Ephira, we got the Queen's Sword, which is a special sword that you have to grab for the level to end. And if you go to this new Specials tab in our journal, you see that there's special weapons that the Barbarian can find. And they have each special attacks and level requirements. So the Queen's Sword, Vampire attack at level 11, actually will leech life. I don't know if it's by a percentage amount or if it actually is just a set amount. But it's actually kind of useless if you're not the knight. But if you are the knight who excels in one-handed weapons, it's really useful. So then we also have the Ice Axe, Great Fire Sword, and the Sword of Iana. Everybody gets the Sword of Iana. That's like the ultimate weapon, the kind of the whole Blade of Darkness thing. But anyway, let's check out the, we're level 12, so we can do the Queen's Sword. It's Vampire attack, so it's this. So those red streaks will actually leech life, but it has to be a living creature. And since we, it's not that useful, maybe I'll do it if I remember, but we're going to just stick with the longsword. And our awesome Hellswing. So if this, if there could be set points, and yeah, a dragon, yep. Will we fight it? Who knows? But pretty cool. Like this really gives you a little bit of a little dive into the lore of the game that is so loosely explained or even shown. But this Isle of Karum, this land of Zagra, apparently is home of dragons of at least one type. Also, the musical cues saying that something is very amiss. And remember, we are in the Isle of the Dead. So, in the Isle of the Dead, we are expectant to see dead. But kind of like Dark Souls, you want to see that if I would charge at that poor helpless zombie, you see that there's skeleton archers kind of waiting in prey for the barbarian to kind of just haphazardly waddle in there. So let's go this way first. Maybe we can find a higher path to get to the archers. And this music, I love this music. I really think the Island Karum is very unique. It's kind of like it's not a midway point, but it's kind of like this is the level where you find out your quest, basically. Instead of just being like ancestor spiritual vision and blindly following it like a good little barbarian. So, as I said, it's skeleton archers all up there. That's our first order of business. Archers are the most annoying things in this game. And zombies are not. They're actually pathetic. I'm not sure why they're even enemies. They do not hurt you. To die from a zombie would be the most pathetic thing in this game. So, I honestly don't know why or how that can even happen. But, stranger things have happened, and knowing how this Let's Play's been going so far, it can happen. Hey, hey, hey! Don't think so. So, the previous videos may have been a little darker. I've been really hardcore going at trying to get the brightness working in this game. This game is just really dark. That's all there is to it. It's just a really dark game. And honestly, I think I got it though. I think I have the brightness right. You might You know, as long as you're in HD and you're not watching in like a direct sunlight room, I mean, like other games, you'll be able to see nicely. But if you're sitting in that type of setting, it might be a little bit harder. And if you're on your mobile phone, make sure that brightness is up to like at least 75%. But that's best I can do. All right, so here are the archers. We're going to take care of them this time. So let's get them. Or just stand there looking at them. All right. We're gonna see if we can jump over there. The jumping mechanism in this game is great. You can really jump really far. You just really believe in yourself, basically. And that skeleton's, I guess, leap of faith. Nope, didn't work. I didn't really need to, I guess. I kind of forgot this was here. It's been a while since I played this particular level, but like I said, it's a real big milestone in this game. It's just. It's music. I don't think this music's played anywhere else, at least not up to this point. So, you know, you really get a feel that something ominous is really afoot here. And here he is. Freaking skeletons and their predictable movement patterns. Just ridiculous how predictable they are. Speaking of predictable, but yeah, this is the you could really this level ups the difficulty spike. Not these enemies, obviously, but once we get a little higher into the actual tower, we're gonna see some pretty intense fights. As the barbarian, I am ready for it, and I kind of take it back. I actually played through this a little bit as the barbarian to because I was waiting for something, and this game is just fun to blow through. It's just really fun, and I actually missed some pretty big secrets in the first level of the barbarian, the intro level. You actually get a death sword a lot earlier, but it didn't really matter. But anyway, I don't take it back. The barbarian is still probably the hardest one. The dwarf may have that, but I really haven't played the dwarf enough to. Okay. There we go. I haven't really played it enough to know if the dwarf is the hardest or how he works, but the Amazon is definitely the easiest. Is what I was trying to get at. The Amazon is close to pathetic. Like I just seriously, I forget to save the game because I just blow through levels because her moves are so strong, and it takes no effort at all to kill anybody. Awesome. Okay, so I do believe I missed the key. No, I didn't. I got the key. I forget who. One of the skeletons had a key or something. So I don't know if you can read this or not. I guess not. Hey, slightly higher enemy. Not really. Yes, I know, nothing selected. I got it. Get out of the screen. Can't forget Death Dealer. Beautiful. But like I said, Barbarian's very fun. Probably one of the more fun classes. I like him better than Knight. I like him better than the Amazon. And like I said, I haven't played Dwarf enough to know. But I'm guessing I probably will. Because I've heard the Dwarf is a little bit more notorious for not being as popular. Probably because he's short and stocky. No, probably. I think basically he's a less apt Knight with a little bit more hit points. I think that's what he is. And he doesn't have any abilities. Like you know how the Barbarian has, like, you know, all of these abilities, both combos and non. Like the Dwarf only has like 2, I think. Speaking of, can I use Hellwind now? Yeah, we didn't see Hellwind yet because of level 12. So it's attack, up, attack. So this is the final lesser ability of the Barbarian, Hellwind. Let's try it on this skeleton if we can. That like looks just like Death Dealer. Pretty sure that's Death Dealer. Like, boy, skeletons fucking suck. Fuck off. I'm pretty sure. Well, maybe I did Death. No, I did Hell Swing. How do you do that shit? Attack, up attack. Oh, it's Death Dealer plus a move, I see. Oh, that's Hellwind. So, just like the Knight, the final ability, lesser ability of the Barbarian actually gives a red trail, and you can use it with any weapon you have. Well, any two-handed sword you have. That's pretty cool. So it's a Death Dealer that goes into an even better move. Wow. See, that's why I don't get. And like I said, this is in depth, so that's, you know, I'm taking my time. But actually, this room is only really for the, I believe you get the heavy bow here, which is the upgrade to the Amazon's weapon, and something that we're not interested in really. So, well, I don't know when I'm going to ever have to use this move. Oh my gosh, that is a really hard move to time. That is like 5 moves you have to work for. That's ridiculous. Oh, we're actually on the other side of the island right now. I guess that's kind of a shortcut, but we don't want to drop down there yet. There's 3 holes because that's actually where we will end up when we try to go to continue on to the right path. So let's go the wrong path and look for goodies, like skeleton assholes. Let's try this shit. Hit him! Wow, that's like 8 attacks. That's a crazy move. So cool. But yeah, like I said, just like the Knight. See what I mean? I lose my track of lose my track so quick. I'm not going to use that life potion. I'm actually going to use a full health and save that life potion because we'll actually come back here a little bit later. I actually want to see if I can grab that full health that I found a while back, which I'm actually going to be returning there anyway. But yeah, finally, the Knight has the same amount of abilities as the Barbarian, and also has his final minor ability does a red streak at the end, and you have to combo it by using a yellow streak first. I think this is where you come from. The Amazon only has 3 moves, and the Dwarf only has 3 moves, so it almost seems like the Barbarian and the Knight were the ones that were focused on. I'm not really sure if that was a balancing thing or what, but that just seems like it just makes it less fun to play as them. That's the only thing I could think of, you know? But I don't know. Maybe that's just me. God, these fucking skills are fucking annoying, man. They get their little fucking hit in, bam, you get hit by every single one. Ugh. A little bit of a infiltration, and we have another present for the Barbarian. Ooh, what is this? Kind of hard to get in there. We have the Slaying Sword. Definitely something for the Barbarian. Goodbye, Death Sword. Don't need you anymore. Give me this. 124. As opposed to 80, you lose way more defense with the with this, but a lot more power. And the Slaying Sword at level 11, which I can use now, has a red combo move called Bloodlust. Tack down, up. That's crazy. Oh, it's just a big cleave. Huh. Whew. We'll give it a try. Oh, it's big. Kind of looks like the Buster Sword. Not gonna lie. Can't deny that. And I like this. The music changing just for this one room because it's the Knight's medium armor. But type of armor not for me. Type of weapon for me though. Alright. So I think I'm actually going to run back and grab that full life potion because it's very important. Like this game's not going to be messing around much anymore, so I want to be able to be as prepared as humanly possible. So I'm going to run back. It's literally I'm just literally going to be backtracking. So no, you know what? I don't need to meet you later because this shortcut right here. Come on, yeah. Nice. No need for skipping. No need for editing. All right. Because actually, I'm going the wrong way. There we go. Close enough. But yeah, this move's kind of easy to perform. You still have to kind of really time it right, but we'll try it on this guy. How do you do that again? It makes sense almost. You do down, down, and then up because you're going to do a jump attack. There you go. Cool. Losing my freaking mind here. There we go. It was worth it. Got it. And I almost had the same amount of hit points I have since I took that full life potion, which is hilarious. Okay, back in the holes. Like I said, this can't be a good place to go, and it looks like it's a dreadful place. And as I said, the beautiful music cues knows that it's not a good place, so let's hear the music shift and its artful self. Just beautiful, this really horror ambient sound, love it. Alright. So now we need the dungeon lock to enter the dungeon of Tower of Karum. So we're definitely getting into a pretty deep place. The music wasn't clear enough. Huh. Trying to remember the combos. There we go. That's the one I remember. We're pretty stocked up with potions. 4 out of 4, 2 out of 2, 1 out of 1, and 1 out of 1. We're at full on potions. It's pretty cool. Man, that's awesome. Oh man, so what I forgot during my night playthrough I went with my barbarian, this little kind of suspicious lava pool is actually a really secret chamber. And pushing it once turns off the flames. It's secret because you gotta push it twice. Pushing it twice drains it. But it's definitely fire and it's definitely lava. You don't want to be touching that stuff. But obviously something down here is really secret. Possibly a rune? We're gonna have to find out, now won't we? A rune indeed. For some reason this little place reminds me of Quake. No idea why. A little dark down there. Maybe a smart idea to bring a torch. And like I said, if you ever see that this game gets kind of dark, just make do. Full screen it if you're not full screening it. Don't do it in direct sunlight. Turn the brightness up on your monitor / phone. You know, I'm working with the best I can with brightness. I'm trying to edit it as best as possible, and I did a lot of thorough experimentation and tests to get the brightness the rate I wanted it to. And nothing to do with the in-game gamma, it's more so to do with the after editing. Aw, man, that was quick. Ah, nice, just made it. So much for that.